Hey guys, it's Ben and Andrea here with VW Family Farm. If you don't know us by now, I hope you get to know us, stay around, and watch how many times we screw up.
What? Oh wow. No, but really we are, Ben showed you sprouting seeds in the Haas Tools trays we got. So those are things we're trying to sprout from seed to have a plant to plant in the garden, but we also want to plant some things just from seed. So we thought today we'll show you what we're going to plant. We'll kind of take you around. It'll kind of be a little bit of a garden tour slash getting some things in the ground for the fall, things you might want to grow for the fall also. So first step is grab some seeds, and then we're going to head outside and start getting them in the ground. So you ready?
Yeah. I want to take as long as I can in here because it's 99 to 100 degrees out there right now with a heat index of...
Feels like it's 155.
On the radio they said it's a heat index of 117, so it is hot.
I don't doubt it. So let's pick this out. It actually looks like it might rain outside. That would be great. We're supposed to be doing hay this week, but one lap around the field, the tractor's broke again. So that's off till next week.
Oh my goodness. That tractor's about to make me pull what little hair I got left out.
So if it rains, that's okay. We don't have hay on the ground.
Do you want any more green beans or you canned enough?
I've canned enough, but we could plant a few. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay. So we got some Roma green beans.
Baker Creek. We got some cool seeds from Haas Tools too. They sent us a couple of little collections of Cool Season Garden Collection and Fresh Salad Garden Collection. So I'm gonna look in here.
I've planted most of all that. We're not, it's got, in this one it's got some tomatoes and peppers, some cucumbers. Man, we found this at Dollar General of all places. I think this thing was $2.50. Of course.
Well, we waited till they were getting rid of them and we got them like half price.
Right.
These boxes.
And I'm sure most everyone of you have seen Jess's obsession with seeds. When we went over, she had shoe boxes of all kinds, these kind of boxes. What I've done is I've come in here with cardboard and cut it, and then all mine are kind of separated out into
little sections. He's highly organized. He's all or nothing. We're either super organized or we're a train wreck, but I'm a train wreck all the time. All
right,
my fridge and junk are not organized.
Sugar snap peas. Put them there.
Sure. Okay. But that's what these are too.
I know,
this big one.
That's what I'm saying. Do you want to save the big one?
Yeah, don't open the big one.
Okay. Do you want any more of the tendril? Not really. Okay.
To me, the Magnolia tendril peas, although the blooms are beautiful, I like Baker Creek's just sugar snap pea better, the green one. The green one. Right. Yes, the taste of the green one better than the purple. But they say if you let them get a light frost, they're going to get sweeter.
Okay, what about these?
I'm just going to plant these.
Those 2 packets?
I'm not going for like crazy amounts.
And then these right here to grow in a pot.
Yeah.
We could actually try to grow them this winter.
Yeah.
Inside or in the greenhouse. All right, so you got your peas.
I need squash. That's what I need.
Squash. Let's see.
You didn't sprout any squash, right?
Nope.
Okay, I want to try.
Do you want that one anymore?
I'm going to try some more jumbo pink bananas. I only got like one of them and it didn't do it justice. I can do a couple of spaghetti squash. I don't need a ton. And I want yellow squash. Like I want quite a few lemon. And I'm going to plant some yellow straight next too. I don't want these.
Hold on just a second. Let me look at the dates on them. That's one thing is I got to watch the dates. Yeah, these are the oldest.
I don't want these either. I'm not going for all variety. I just want some lemon squash to cook. And I want, I actually want, instead of this yellow straight neck, I want the golden zucchini. Do we still have any of those? We can try this. Buttercup squash.
I think we're out of the golden zucchini.
Okay, then just give me that straight neck. They're really similar. That'll work. Okay, so that's my squashes. I'm gonna plant straight necks. All these are Baker Creek seeds. Buttercups. This says it was bred at North Dakota State University in the 20s as a replacement for sweet potatoes. Very dry, sweet flesh of excellent quality. It grows to like 3 pounds. says you can direct seed it or set out transplants. And then I really like this variety of spaghetti squash we grew it this spring. And this is another spaghetti squash. I'm actually only going to grow one of these. This one. I'm going to grow this one. This is the first spaghetti squash we've grown. It's called the Makaranawa Warzowski or something like that. You can look at it.
Say it real fast one time.
No. I'm going to put it up closer so y'all can read it. This actually grew on a bush instead of a long trailing vine like spaghetti squash does, and it did excellent. I really liked it. And this jumbo pink banana, I'm going to grow this too because I didn't get very many.
We're not doing a candy roaster because you've got probably...
I got a bunch.
Got probably 20 of them in the cellar. So
that's it. You ready to get busy?
Yeah, I've done all the lettuces, the kales, the spinach, the kohlrabi.
That's all sprouted in the seed tray, so we'll be getting those in the ground after we give them a good little start.
That's the only one I forgot. Somebody put it on a comment, where's your Brussels sprouts? I did forget Brussels sprouts.
They don't grow well here though, to be honest.
I might try them this fall.
You can try them, but bugs love them. Okay, so carrots aren't happening today. We'll do carrots a different day. I'm gonna plant some Romans too. Okay. Cut.
Emily brought this beautiful bouquet of flowers in. What we just realized,
it's shedding.
Moved it around and look at all of that pollen. All right, like Andrea said, I was gonna start mowing hay yesterday and the tractor broke down because there was like 0% chance of rain. Look at them dark skies behind us. There is actually a front coming through. Weather Channel says 0% chance of rain. What do you say?
I say
we're liable to get wet.
Probably gonna rain. So all these radishes came up volunteer. And even though this is a little grassy, this has been the most beautiful patch of zinnias we've ever grown. They just keep blooming and blooming. There's butterflies all over them all the time. They've just brought a lot of beauty here by our driveway. I love looking at them. And then right over from them, you can see all the peppers. They're still producing. I just picked them, picked almost half a bushel of peppers. So we grew all different varieties of peppers. I would say by far my favorite has been the Jalapeno from Baker Creek. I just made Emily a batch of cowboy candy from it. It's not hot, but it still has the flavor of a jalapeno. I just really enjoyed it. We are starting to get a lot of pretty orange habanadas. Again, habanero, play on words, that's not hot. The tomatoes are winding down out here. They're way over there. I'll take you and show you them in a minute before we head to the back, but they've really wound down. I wouldn't say it was our best year on production for tomatoes, but I definitely got plenty. I did all the canning I needed to do, and so did my mom and dad, who helps us garden, helps us harvest things and be able to use all this food. But I'm gonna put y'all down and get busy. We're loosening this ground up. What you using? Using the Haas tool thing?
No, this one right here is actually the...
You're just using a hoe?
Yeah, the one you've always had.
So we're breaking the ground up, gonna get some sugar snaps stuck in the ground here on this trellis. They did beautifully in the spring and they're really pretty to look at too. So anyway, we're gonna get busy. Gonna plant these green arrows from Haas Tools and these sugar snaps from Baker Creek.
Well, here's the tomatoes. They're kind of getting overtaken with grass a little bit. A 200-foot row is a little bit difficult to kind of keep up with. Some of them are dying out. I've come out here twice and looky there, there's another one. There's another one. Stinker. That's the first little one I found without the black light. My black light actually quit the other day. I was halfway down this row looking for more tomato worms, in which I'd found, I don't know, probably another 10 or 15. And there's one right there. Oh, these sucker bills. You don't know me. But she's still got a few good tomatoes coming on. But I want you to look at this. I don't know if y'all remember earlier in the year, we was having tomatoes with bite holes in the bottom of them. I figured out exactly what it is. are stinking little piglets. They're coming up here munching on tomatoes that's close to the ground. Here is where the tomato worms have hurt the tomatoes. They'll come back though. All right, off to the back garden.
All right, as you can see behind me, here's the sad state of the back garden. Things are winding up. They're about done. I really don't have much back here except watermelons and cantaloupes and honeydews and a lot of sweet potatoes, which they're still growing, so I'm just kind of leaving them alone. You can see them back there. They've got a few tall weeds, but for the most part, they've done excellent. And then I've also got some okra back over there behind me at the very edge of this tarp. So let me take you and show you that, then we're gonna get to planting seeds. So Ben is taking a plug out of each hole. He got a piece of pipe and a hammer. He's gonna take a little plug out so I can get a seed down in there. And then Lane and Emily came out here last week and cleared a lot of old vines off. There's a few left that were still alive at that time, but they've cleaned it up pretty good. So we can start over.
Doing this the same way we done our strawberries. All right, as I knock the plug out, I'm just tapping it against the brick there. And then after we plant the seed, I'm actually gonna put some rabbit manure down in the hole, put a little bit of dirt on top of that, put the seed on that, and then put the rest of the dirt on that.
So we're not planting the seeds as deep as you see him taking that plug out. That would be too deep for a tiny little seed. But like he said, we're gonna put some amendments. So let's go look at the okra and then we'll come back and get to planting. So my okra is doing awesome. I've actually got some out here that's too big. I grew 2 different varieties, and I'll be telling you in a garden review video coming up pretty soon which variety I liked best. But as you can see, it's still going. Okra loves this hot, dry weather, so that's the one thing that is still thriving. So I'm gonna get to picking this okra, and Ben is over doing the plug so we can get to planting.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and put in every other hole. We will put the same varieties in the holes with and without and just see which one does better. See how much better one produces, whether it has the poop or no poop.
And it is all natural. It's actually aged rabbit poop because we haven't had rabbits in a little bit.
Might have just a little quail poop on it. Yep.
That's been a while as well though, because the quail went to new homes at the shindig.
And go ahead and laugh. My handleless shovel. You in deep thought?
Yeah, I'm counting. How many holes versus how many of these? Okay, first I'm gonna start with straight neck squash. I'm gonna do 3 holes of this. So there's gonna be 2 with poop and 1 without. So I think I ought to put more than 1 seed per hole.
Oh yeah.
Okay, a couple seeds. Okay, so I'm gonna put a couple straight necks in each hole. I'm going to finish up the bush type squashes, and so the last one is going to be the spaghetti squash, the macaranoa. I'm going to do 2 holes of this because I already have quite a few of these in the house, and it's going to be a hole with poop and then a hole without poop right here. I'm sorry, I know we've said poop like 16 times on this video, but with homesteading there's a lot of poop. Okay, I've got 5 holes left. I'm gonna do 3 of these buttercup squash. This is gonna be poop in the hole. All natural. And this has amendments in it.
AKA poop.
Last package is jumbo pink bananas. Tired?
I'm hot.
All right, we found us a spot in the shade. That's our fall planting for squashes and things we're doing from seed. As you saw, Ben's got a ton of things sprouting in the trays that we'll be planting as transplants. We've got a spot we're gonna plant a carrot bed. Ben's been watching videos from Haas Tools and Baker Creek and all kinds of places about planting and getting carrots to grow, right?
We're gonna give it another shot.
Carrots are hard to grow if you haven't ever done it. Hard to get them to sprout
and what we've ever gotten to sprout and grow, they'll normally get about this long and just look all deformed.
So we're gonna give it a go in the fall in a raised bed because we have a couple and one of them's empty. We've also got herbs going. We've got a beautiful strawberry bed over here. We'll show you some more of that on a different day. Today's task was get squashes planted so they can be germinating and sprouting and start growing us some squash, because it's been a while now since we've had squash. But we are hot. It is humid in Arkansas. We are fixing to wrap this up. We still got to go separate cows to milk tomorrow and all kinds of stuff, and then we are heading in the house where it's nice and cool.
You ready?
Yep.
I am. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, God bless.